I discovered something quite odd inside of TapSim. I'm going to show you. It's kind of a wonky quest line is the best way to put it. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to hop over onto an alt just so I can show you because I already completed on this one. I know exactly how to complete it. But basically we have this blind chef. I'll show you how to get here. It doesn't exactly do anything, but it certainly is interesting. Alright, we are over on one of my alts now. Ignore the fit and the rest of it. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to teleport to spawn of Ancient World. This is where it all kind of kicks off per se. So we're going to come over here, and if you remember before, there's this ladder. This had like a weird great looking thing over it. I don't really know how to explain it, but it said it needed a key. So now this is unlocked, and it says interact. But there's really nothing to interact with. So, and obviously we have Russo. But we're going to ignore that for now, and we're going to come back to that later and try something. I'm going to need to stop on this roof really quick, but there's going to be an island up over here that's recently added. We're going to note, one of the few things we're going to note right here is there's going to be a door right here with what appears to be like it could be a small room of some sort. This is also incredibly odd, but this chest is interesting because again, you can interact with it, but it doesn't actually do anything. So all this over here, and you know, like I said, this is also interesting. It looks like at some point it's meant to be able to be used. But there's going to be this guy on a ship, and he said, "You found his missing piece." We didn't find a missing piece. I actually didn't do anything. So we're going to hit Let's Fly, and oh wow, there's health and all that stuff. So we're just going to stay at the bottom. This is the easiest way to complete it. Otherwise, I can show you me attempting to complete it normally, but it's genuinely just impossible. But we're just going to stay at the bottom. We're going to kind of weave around these things, try not to lose any health. Obviously, we're just going to keep going. As you can see, like, that would be a very narrow gap. And around here, we're going to come up. It's okay if we lose a health there. These cannons aren't too concerning. We're just going to kind of drift. We can kind of drift up and out of the way of them. We're going to go through this rainbow. We're almost done here. And right through these clouds, there's pillar right there. Just be careful on that. You shouldn't have lost really too much health to make it a concern. We're going to kind of reach the end right here. I was going to go into this weird loading thing. And so you're going to come to this temple and go into this room. And you'll see this is where we were at the start of the video. We're going to come up to the blind chef. He's going to talk to us. Obviously, that sucks, Gramps. I mean, come on. He's clearly an unk. He's a blind old chef. So on and so forth. Oh, his enchanted pan. We're going to say sure, and there's going to be a quest. There are going to be these things of chicken scattered around. We're going to come take these and come put these into the frying pan. There's going to be 3 scattered all about. I'm pretty sure these are the same locations that they were in last time, so just note one in that corner, one right about here, and the last one right over here. So we're going to grab that, and then we're going to put it over here in the pan, and we're going to wait for it to cook. So once it's done cooking, you'll see it created this meal. We're going to come over here. This you do have to be careful on because you know if it says E, you can drop it and pick it up, and it's also E to interact. So I'd recommend just straight up clicking on him. He says, "Do you cook me a meal?" Feed it to him. But the strange thing is nothing happens. So he's going to say, "I'll find something better." I'm going to just point this out while we're up here because there's like this whole little like obby looking thing going on that might have people intrigued. There's like a Mona Lisa piece up here, but whatever. So I'm going to grab these frogs and we're going to add them to the frying pan if I can. We're going to come out here and grab the frogs. Alright, so I got all the frogs added to the frying pan and we're cooking it up. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, we have some cooked frog. Let's see what happens here. Just curious. Nice and steamy for you. He's eating it. This is certainly intriguing. Thank you, chef. But now that we interact with him, we'll see again, nothing, which is a little bit wacky. We're going to come up here. I'm just going to check this piece. Still can't interact with it, which leads me to believe that maybe this might be a part of the later Mona Lisa quest. We'll go back to spawn here just to go check on it, see if anything's changed over at the original Mona Lisa thing. But yeah, so it's certainly strange. I feel like it might have been added too soon into TapSim. See, nothing changed. That's me hitting interact. But there's really nothing going on. I certainly think it's peculiar. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy this, if you want to see more videos from me, like and subscribe. Maybe go check out some of my other videos. I have some fun ones out there. But that's about it. I'll keep you guys posted. I think it's just interesting, and it might be a future quest line. Maybe I'm early tid or something. Grab this chest real quick. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll keep exploring it and let you know if there's anything that changes.